Alright, welcome back to another episode of the Wildcard. My voice is a bit iffy, niko chini ya homa kidogo, but you'll bear with it because this is the best podcast in the 254. Of course, my name is Brian Waudo, joined by
Nyaash the Jabroni Slayer, representing millions and millions of Arsenal fans.
Venant, the best film manager in town.
Hii FPL yako sa transfer ikuwe kwa hiyo KPL fantasy.
Sawa.
Unasikia?
Sawa.
Alright, kama kawaida, let's kick off the show with the question of the week.
Yes.
This week, the focus is on the big game coming up this weekend. Newcastle taking on Arsenal, you know. Husband and wife settings. When is the last time the Arsenal won at St. James's Park? It's been a while.
Yeah,
it's been a while. It's been a matter of years right now. Type up the answer in the YouTube comment section for a chance at a shout out on next week's episode. Woo!
Let me give them a leakage. Last time we won there, the captain scored.
It was towards the end of the season, I remember. It was in the month of May.
Yeah.
It was in the month of
Around
May.
there.
Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah. So, of course, we start with local football. The KPL kicked off. Apparently, it's been renamed, but I won't say their name.
Yes.
Because I'm a bit iffy about
Yes, please.
what the new name is.
Yes.
But it is a betting league now. So, at the end of the day, the top division in Kenyan football kicked off over the weekend. AFC taking on Sofapaka, Tusker taking on KCB. APS Moment were beaten, thrashed by Shabana.
Yes.
And of course, Gor taking on Bidco. Let us kick off with you, man. How the hell do you lose to Bidco United in game week 1 of the season?
Why are you getting cooked by Bitcoin? Tunajua kuna mafuta lakini goddamn.
Waliwapaka hiyo mafuta wapi?
I have to shout out my friend Anto who
Yes.
say kwanza ndo aliniambia nasikia Gor ilipikwa na mafuta ya Bidco. And I was like, hey, what's happening? So sasa vile ninge online now, I saw we were beaten 1-0.
87th minute penalty.
87th minute
Fish
penalty.
was overcooked. Yeah.
Yes. And Ines Asema, it's on us. It's on us. This is not one of those where
It's on who? As Gor Mahia, the
Gor
players,
Mahia.
the coach, or who?
Huh?
Is it on the coach? Is it on the players?
Because Charles is already out in saying you're not ready to compete for the league.
No.
Yes.
And then I had some couple of fans. Big shout out to Eric Njiro, of course, with his fan cams.
Yes.
There were fans that were saying, is it Siraj? Why didn't he play the game? Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of questions, yeah.
And then also the fans were also saying, Raundi, si coach atatolewa mbio.
Yeah.
Raundi ni players.
Wow.
I like that.
So Raundi ni players.
I like that. Okay, so yes, we lost 1-0 and ni the first game of the season.
Yes.
I wouldn't write off the season yet or Gor yet or summarize Gor with this one game. But how we played it was, I call it lazy or a bit lethargic. I don't know if our players are still on holiday mode. Yeah. So this is one of those where, to be honest, I have to give Bidco their credit. They came prepared. Us, we are still on holiday. It's like tuko pre-season, bado.
But you were still losing. You were losing games
so
in pre-season.
this is one of those where naikubali. Naikubali. Credit to them.
Na pre-season mnamaliza lini? You had gone to
Yes.
You know, it's crazy. They played against Ulinzi here in Nairobi. They got beat.
Yes.
Then they played a game at 6 a.m. against Posta Rangers. I don't know why they did that. Why were you playing at 6 a.m.? I'm coming to watu wajue results. Yo game Posta ilienda aje by the way?
Game your goal first and foremost. Hata ikiwa 5:30 bado mafans watashow. So I don't think time is the problem as of that fixture. I'm sure there were
But what
other
happened in that
factors.
game? Did you beat Posta?
I used to watch, so I can't
But
say.
no, you did not.
They did not.
Yeah.
But your point is Gor is on a losing form.
Yes, because you went to Yanga, you got beat, they got slapped there. Then against Bidco United. Bidco United, by the way, waliponyoka chupu kwa relegation last season. That's so we clear. So losing to that,
Yes.
as a big team as you are, as Gor Mahia, with a new coach who came with his own technical bench.
Yes.
They signed almost everybody who was in Chan. And then you lose to Bidco, bro. Hey, this is diabolical. It's nothing compared to Tusker against KCB. We have Robert Matano in there, seasoned manager who has won it all. Has won, of course, at Tusker. KCB also have Boniface Omondi, who's a very good player.
Yes.
Alitoka kwenu, si ndio? Yeah, so they absolutely cooked. Of course, your game ilikuwa na some issues, but losing to Bidco United.
Oh, diabolical.
You know you're winning the league.
Some shame.
Absolutely. Embarrassing.
Okay, let's do this then. Despite us losing, I bet we'll still be above you guys at the end of the season.
No, I don't
So
think so.
let's not just Gor Mahia with just one game.
No, we are not some. We're just speaking of what has happened over the
Yes.
weekend, and it was
Yeah,
diabolical
it was
from Gor Mahia.
unfortunate.
You know,
It was
I had them
unfortunate.
as the disappointment of the season for me in my
Oh, yeah, this
KPL
season?
predictions. Yeah, Gor Mahia.
Oh, me,
I
I
had
with the
Tusker
bang.
winning the league,
Okay.
them being the disappointment of the season,
Yeah.
then AFC being the breakout team.
I mean, they have started the way they mean to go then.
Can you talk about FC now?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's back to default settings. Ile simu ukienda kwa simu restore factory settings. Because I was confident we were going to beat Sofapaka. Ulinzi was packed. I unfortunately could not attend the game because I was on air at the time. But when I was coming back on Langata Road, hey, hectic.
Yeah.
It was hectic because Ulinzi was packed. Fans were there. AFC fans, you know, sophisticated fans, not goons
Yes.
who break stadiums.
God, I'll tell you.
Utapatikana siku moja. One day you guys will lose to Bidco, and then we'll see that.
No, even if they lose, I think there's no people who will be going over the fences and stuff.
Yes, because we didn't win, and then everyone was leaving Ulinzi, the Ulinzi complex seamlessly.
No, the demand.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, I was disappointed we conceded early, but Victor Omone, club captain, scored the goal in the 33rd minute.
Yeah.
We are in it, starting the season with a point. Hopefully, we can turn these draws into wins because last season, these draws are what kept us below the likes of Shabana and Human.
Yeah.
Can I also add that I've seen a sign or a glimpse of entertaining football coming from FC.
Yes.
And I have to, like, it was good. Okay, unfortunately, you guys lost in the 4th minute.
Yeah.
And it's
Lost
a
out to a
trend,
goal.
by the way. There's a trend that I've seen this
Conceding
weekend
early?
of conceding early. So it's see through AFC pia, kulikuwa hata na Shabana pia.
Yes.
Early
goals.
Early goals and stuff.
Yeah.
And I have to now encourage fans. I've seen we've now started to attend the local games as we predicted. And Nipoa, just mapema. Because like when I saw you guys conceding at the 4th minute, guys were still
flocking into Ulinzi,
flocking,
yeah.
So for the sake of you and just attending the AFC games and looking forward to an entertaining game, I'd encourage you to be early. Because these guys, when they show up, they show up. I'm talking about 10, 15, 20 plus buses. So kuja mbele ya say pata place poa ya kukaa.
Na sisi haturushi mawe, hatuvunji mabasi, hatupigi
No.
mastadium. AFC fans are sophisticated.
Yeah. But the AFC as well, I expect you to beat Sofapaka, to be honest.
Yes, man.
Yeah, I mean, team hata ina sponsors wa Jazzy. Hata ni Mungu tu alicheza na Jazzy your time, but I think you have done well. You have made some good signings. I'm looking forward to seeing what the AFC is going to do this time round. I don't expect you to be in those mid-table positions like your bodies have
I
been.
think 5th and above would be good for us.
No. You have been
Fifth and
5th for a
above.
long time.
No, last
has
season
to
we
be
finished
more.
6th. We finished 6th last season.
You know what? 5 to 7, that's your forte.
So you want us to challenge the top
1, 2,
3
3
this season?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
You have to challenge.
But we can't start it with a draw against Sofapaka. Should have been a win.
Yeah, should have been a win. Just like how we should have done against KCB. But tulisikia nikawa alikuwa kazi Sunday. I mean Saturday. So
But close at noon on Saturday.
alikataa kunywa pombe bana. Mimi sijaona tumekuja pombe mingi, mimi sijaona watu wamekataa pombe hiyo design. And they are not Muslims, you know.
Yes.
They are not. But they still refused, especially led by their coach. And then again, bado your game, yani Kenya, enyewe tumeanza venye we mean to go. There's a guy who got 2 yellows.
The right back, Nation. Yeah, KCB right back, Nation. Got 2 yellows and was not red carded.
Okay, first of all, how as a referee, how do you give out 2 yellows and you don't issue a red card?
Bas.
Okay, for you as a player,
Only enough.
Okay, for me it's for a red card, me staishia.
True. Yeah.
So you got 2 yellows.
Yes.
Didn't get off because of course no red card. So the referee again, bro. Still to end it to appeal FKF, bro. Machio kitu or something. But by the time it was
You've gotten to that level now.
I mean, there's an ineligible player who played in that match. It's like you guys wanted
to say Grimsby had an ineligible player. We didn't complain.
Clark Oduor.
Yeah.
You did not lodge a complaint?
No, we didn't. It would have been more shameful, man.
But yeah, exactly. Would have been for you,
Okay,
but
for the people who watched your game, can we say like referee Sahau or what?
Nah, I don't know, man. It's
No,
incompetence.
he needs to be punished. Like don't referee the next 5 to 10
or
fixtures.
something.
Basi, yeah.
Where's
There
Bena
needs
2
to be
yellows? I
punishment
thought they
for that.
note down somewhere like
Yes.
confirm to yellow and stuff like that.
You have to note like KCB number this.
Yeah.
Nimeshampea yellow. So
Yeah.
surely you can know.
Yeah, and Kapaito fluffed a penalty, man.
I
And,
need to ask you
That's your
about
homie,
Kapaito.
man.
yeah, but Kapaito, and we talked about it, and he told me, you know, he's a Manchester United fan. He's watching a lot of Bruno. I told him, stop watching Bruno Fernandes.
But he's a serial penalty taker.
You watched him last time. You saw what he did against Fulham. Was it Fulham? Mama ilikuwa timu
But
gani?
he scored against Burnley.
That's
But he scored against Burnley.
That's a weak team. That's the last time. Kapaito watch Manchester United. Aliwatch Bruno akisky. Nikamwambia boss, stop watching Manchester United. Na akasema ni sawa. But anyway, he said it was a bad day in office. Both team had chances.
Yes.
KCB capitalized. Tusker did not. 0 points.
And before we get to Shabana, I'm tending to run it back on this podcast because a certain man was affiliated with Benson Omala. And they were DMing and then Gor were not performing. So please stop talking to Kapaito. So that's Tusker can start winning games.
Now, if he does the same on the second game against Posta Rangers,
yes,
now we have a problem.
Definitely a big shout out to one of our friends, Kenyan Nyata from Box to Box.
Yes.
He's an avid fan of Shabana FC.
Yeah.
They got off to a flyer over the weekend, 4-2 against APS Bomet. A goalkeeper scored in this fixture.
Yes.
Brian Mishira got 2 goals, a penalty and a good goal.
Yeah.
Shabana looking good. The Gusii Stadium won't be an easy place to go to this season.
Oh, it's going to be a tougher man, to be honest. Also, I need to big up Hansel Ochieng. He scored for APS Bomet. So I know him. He's a friend of mine. So big up yourself. But you see, what I like about Shabana, they told us how much money they earned. Much more than Gor Mahia.
Boom.
How is the most successful club in Kenya earning less in gate collections than Shabana?
So are you saying the betting sponsor should focus more on Shabana than...
I bet so. I bet so. There's more money there. They're even telling us how much money they're making from shirt sales.
Boom.
I don't recall the last time I had that from Gor Mahia, the most successful club in Kenya. Even AFC, Ajay Sema.
By the way,
even Tusker.
Yeah.
Shabana, they stop people with fake jerseys.
Yes.
Last game. Now akazitoa hapo na akazichoma. Gor Mahia, what's going on?
Wait.
I didn't see no Shabana fans jumping over the fence. I saw that with Gor Mahia, the most successful club in Kenya. Is that a standard they're setting here? Is that a standard they're going to set here? And it was not a political thing.
Okay, can we continue to talk about Shabana?
No,
say your piece about Shabana and then lie to us about how civilization is a foreign concept to most Gor hooligans.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Because it's not every Gor fan. Those hooligans.
Yeah, it's not every Gor fan. Yeah. And I always tell you guys what, show up an hour, 30 minutes prior to game. You'll avoid some of those things. Yeah. And understand some of these, and I'm not saying it's an excuse for people who like reacting without listening. For some fans, they cannot stomach a loss. And especially in the how. As you said, like 87, you're
penalty in the 87th
You're
minute,
frustrated
yes.
the whole game, and then you lose it to a penalty, as
Yes.
you've said, to a bid-co team. You have to show up for, like, the Gor Mahia players have to show up for their team. Unaona? Yes, I saw the lineup. It was some fresh new names.
Yes, because these things happen before the game and after the game.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, before the game, I can't. I always have one rule. It's hard to control people who are under the influence.
Yes.
So, be it
But you see-
kunywa na nini,
Yes.
for some
Yeah.
fans. And kuna kuangana ujaluo fulani ya umewezi niambia.
Okay, I get
Huwezi
that.
niambia. So when you have several fans who are like that, under the influence, it influences the other people.
Fair.
Bob mentality and stuff.
It is okay to also blame the fans, but I also blame the ticketing because the home stadium of the fixture is liable to the ticketing procedure on the game day.
Yes.
And also, the betting firm has now sponsored the whole league.
Yes.
We've been to events, Davido, Banner Boy, these men have come here, and we've seen at Uhuru Gardens security protocols being seamless. Even in Chan, we tried with the security protocols. So why can they be implemented in specific Gor Mahia games? Because this hooliganism is synonymous with your games. Only.
Yeah. This weekend it's only happening
Yes.
in that place only.
Okay. Yeah, that one I'll have to think about it, to be honest.
Yeah, wangona shida. Also,
But can we go back to Shabana,
yes,
please?
and tell us why they collect more money than you guys.
That's what I like about you, Nya.
Heritage club in the country.
You're about money
Standard
and finance.
Yeah.
So, God got almost what? 1 million?
Yeah,
They
got
got
980K.
97,000.
Let's
Yeah.
just say 1 million. Sindio?
No, let's call it 987. 987,000.
999 Bob Sitao.
Yeah.
999.
Yes. 987.
Sir.
Shabana collected 1.5.
1.5.
Yeah.
Okay, so where's the problem?
Why are you collecting less money than Shabana?
Especially considering it was game week 1. The league had just started.
My fans are there. What's going on in your opinion?
That one. Okay.
This is your opinion, of course.
Okay, let's start with Shabana. They do show up. And you said it's 1.2.
1.5.
1.5.
That's over 500 more than you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last season it was 1.8 to 2.1. So pia yao imepungua.
No, with the opening fixture.
No, for their games. Uko, the last time we talked about
Yeah, this is
Gusii
the first game of
Stadium,
the season, yeah.
it was 1.8. Nakumbuka vizuri sana.
And still more than Gor Mahia.
And then when we went there, the numbers went even higher.
But in your matches,
In our matches now, it depends. Okay, Musem, it depends na location. I've realized something about Gor Mahia fans, in particular the ones in Nairobi.
Yes.
Closer to the city, more fans attend. That's why Nyaash Stadium used to be our thing. We used
More
to
fans attend or more fans invade?
attend.
Yes.
Is this an English lesson, man? Is this an English lesson? I said show up 1 hour prior to the game.
Yes.
Utasumbuka na vitu kama hizi. Yeah. Please, let's talk about Shabana, bana.
No,
We are talking about Shabana.
And their game. And their
Generally,
game.
we are
and
still
their-
in local football, but I do not expect when the Premier League starts,
Yes.
as bad as Man United can be, there is no way a Burnley home game should generate more revenue than a United home
yes,
game.
you are in a
It
bigger
never
stadium,
happen.
has bigger
Never
capacity.
happen,
Gusii Stadium ni capacity, yeah?
But it's not as big as Kasarani.
It's not as big as big as.
Yeah.
But I've already told you, closer to the city, you'll have more fans attending.
Kasarani does not get closer to the city.
And I've said Nyayo. Actually, let's do this. The next Gor Mahia game, ikiwa Nyayo, please, let's compare numbers. I think let's...
Than
settle-
Kasarani?
Let's go Nyayo and Kasarani. Yes.
Kasa is in town.
Yeah.
Wezi niambia Kasarani iko town.
Nyayo iko hapa tao already.
Kasa iko
We
town
can
pia.
walk. We can
Kwani nani
walk.
wanatoka wapi?
We
What's the
can-
difference between Kasa and Nyayo?
First
And
and
they can walk
foremost,
to town.
first and foremost, you
don't
can walk
pay.
to Nyayo Stadium.
Yeah, the argument is just simple. They don't pay.
Otis,
They don't
Otis,
pay.
They don't pay.
It's simple as.
Otis can walk from town till Nyayo Stadium.
Wezi niambia ati watu
I
watajaa.
cannot
I'm not going to
guarantee
walk.
him
I'm not
he's
going to
gonna
walk.
walk from Tao till Kasarani. And
Then that is the problem. You guys cannot. You're invading stadiums because you cannot afford. AFC, we will hire buses and ride into the stadium. You guys are walking into the.
Munapewa the cream de la cream of stadiums in Kenya.
Yes.
It's Kasarani. Munapewa the
Hosted the
cream.
Chan final.
Yes.
Oh,
I told
God.
you guys, Nyayo Stadium. Let's compare. The next game,
So now,
Gor,
okay,
yenye
Venant,
itakuwa Nyayo.
by the way, it's not even a dig
Let's
at you.
compare.
Are you telling us that Gor can only generate revenue only when the games are at Nyayo?
Where fans
Yes,
can walk.
yes.
Where fans cannot pay 50 shillings kwenda Kasarani. Kwenda Kasarani chwani.
I think I'm repeating myself again. and again.
Wanataka bure watebe free.
Waingie free. That's it.
Anyway, so
I will not see any of you fans walking to the stadium.
Nah.
Hey, come on, you guys are behaving as if I've said it, and I'm saying this for the last time.
yes.
Nyayo Stadium, near to the city,
You don't pay 50
have more.
shillings.
Let me finish. Have more fans attending. You put the game at Kasarani, lesser fans. So that's all. And let's wait for the next Gor Mahia game at Nyayo Stadium.
No.
Once again, Mr. Finance will compare the numbers.
Yes.
Now, if the numbers for Nyayo
Now-
are even less than
I'm telling
Gusii
you.
Stadium.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Gusii or
Because-
even Kasarani, at that point now, you guys have an upper point.
If Shabana wangepewa grauka Kasa, bro.
Bro, it would
We
be
talking
packed to
maybe
the brim daily.
Walai. We talking maybe
I swear
5
to
million
God,
or 10.
Yeah.
Collection.
That's how staunch their fans are.
Club imepromotiwa juzi. Gor, the standard bearer in Kenya, hawezi fika hata 1 million gate collection.
Dare I say this, Mr. Ronald Karauri, and you and your betting firm need to invest more in Shabana than them man there. Our could invade our.
Absolutely.
All right, 2 cents on Shabana. Yeah.
Did you watch the game?
No, I didn't.
Mishira.
Uh-huh.
When you guys play against him, beware of him. That's all I can say. And they are solid. They play as a team.
Yes.
Like Wakenda Mbele as a team. But Mishira in particular. Oof, you guys
Bad man.
better watch out for him.
Aya.
Okay, fair enough. A good wrap up, a good start to the, of course, KPL, the top division in football in Kenya.
Yes.
I'm not going to mention any names until Walete Pesa. Moving on.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Moving on, of course, the EPL roundup. Where do we start? Merseyside derby, Manchester United versus Chelsea, or, of course, the much boring
game.
Arsenal versus
Let's
Man
start with the
City?
boring things first.
Yes.
Tuondoke tu.
Arsenal versus Man City.
Yeah.
1-1. I called a 2-2 draw. Very close. But on the day, especially once it got to 2 p.m., 3 p.m. on Sunday evening, Sunday afternoon, I had a feeling City were going to get a win. Simply because the derby, as much as they outclassed us in the derby, they let us have the ball, but then they scored all their chances. I felt the derby, the fixture in itself, gave them confidence. Then they go on ahead and beat Napoli and keep a clean sheet.
10 men.
Giving them more confidence.
10 man Napoli.
In a way, it's still Napoli, it's still Conte. It's still Conte.
Still
Conte,
10 man.
Conte is more experienced in parking the bus than Pep. Remember that?
But still,
Remember
one man less away from
Remember
home.
that?
One man less away from home. It's gonna be a problem. Yeah.
But then still, you beat Napoli, who are also league champions in Italy. That gives you more confidence.
Yeah.
Going into this fixture, you take the lead. I think City should have gotten a second goal, and then that would be game done and dusted. But at the end of the day, Arsenal held on. The good subs did come to fruition in the second half. That is Bukayo Saka and, of course, Eberechi Eze. But I will say this. Yesterday proved to me, not from the fans, I accept the fans being happy. Scoring a late equalizer against a game that the team has packed the bars, had the corners, Mepatas U11, I'm a 12. I accept the fans celebrating that Martinelli equalizer.
Yeah.
But what showed me Arsenal will not win the league, they are more of a cup side this season, at how the players celebrated that equalizer.
Okay.
Why?
How the players celebrated that equalizer. Once Martinelli scores, forget your knee slides. Get that ball and put it back on the center circle.
Clearly,
it's time to go for the
you
win.
didn't see Zubi doing that, did you?
No, why was Martinelli sliding?
Did you see Zubi getting the ball?
Martinelli, pump your fist and then go back to the center circle.
It's a collective thing. It's a team. The 11.
Wait, so what you're telling me is if we
Martinelli
were in the
went.
situation, Bruno should go for the ball and then Sesko goes there.
It doesn't matter. As long as you're on the pitch, go get the fucking ball.
No.
Yeah, man.
Martinelli, just pump your fist up and go back to the
you
center.
shouldn't-
We are trying to get 3 points. We beat you last season here. We want to do it again.
People want to give instructions on how people should celebrate or should not.
Bana.
Oh my God! Yes, you have just lost out on the league 3 seasons in a row,
That's what I'm saying.
back-to-back second places,
That's what I'm saying. There
fine
was
margins.
Zubi was collecting the ball.
And Martinelli, what was he doing?
Kwani hiyo celebration ni ya dakika tano?
Yes, that
No,
is
it
why
wasn't.
that is why the
But-
plus 7 went to 99. That is why the 90 plus 7 went to 90 plus 9.
Zubi went to collect the ball to take it to the half line. So easy stories are, oh, you are celebrating instead of getting the... There was someone who was getting the ball.
But Martinelli was busy at the corner flag, so the quick restart could not have happened. The quick restart could not have happened.
Look, this man, them,
Yes.
they celebrated, what do you call it? A draw last season at the Emirates against 10-man Arsenal. I didn't see you calling them
no,
out.
No. It's not a matter of calling them out. Their fans celebrated, but what did Grealish and all their players, even Haaland, they took the ball back to the center circle. Highlights ziko YouTube na TikTok.
You cannot have 3 players. You cannot have 3 players getting the ball. Only one will carry it.
All City players went back to the center circle. All they were doing is
and we
pumping
did.
fist in the air. No, you guys were sliding in the corner
How
flag.
many seconds are you saying we wasted?
Oh my God, you wasted a whole 2 minutes celebrating. And 2 minutes in football. 2 minutes in football is like 10 seconds in basketball. It's still a lot of time.
We didn't waste
It's still a lot of
First
time.
of all,
Enough
it was
for an
not 2 minutes.
equalizer.
Yeah.
First of all,
for an
it was not
equalizer.
2 minutes. I don't know. Let's not try to... Okay, agenda is being pushed there. But
No, I understand his
Yeah.
point. I
no,
understand his
personally
point.
for me, I have no problem with them celebrating. Zubi collected the ball and went on and restarted the match against 10 men. That was... We have never played against such a team. Man City parking the bus. I don't recall having ever seen that. They have eventually embraced what the student was telling the teacher. So now it's the teacher who's embracing what the student is doing. It's fantastic. But still, I honestly thought going into the game, you're going to win. I thought they were getting fake confidence from beating you guys because it's not like they were brilliant.
Did you hear the interviews from Rodri and Bernardo before the game?
Yeah.
You get a couple of
Yeah,
quotes.
story,
you know?
the mentality. The same guy was talking about mentality and shit. Against Napoli, they were against 10 man. So I thought again they're getting some false confidence.
Yes.
But even the game, they did not play much, to be honest. After they scored that goal, I didn't see nothing from City. There were a few moments.
'Cause
that-
I can recall 2 chances. The
Yeah.
Haaland goal and the Tijani Reinders chance that Raya saved.
Yeah. That's the only time I recall Man City doing beats in that match. Otherwise, just parking the bus and watching Arsenal dominate proceedings, doing nothing. Which is, I have a problem because you are dominating, doing nothing. Because you had such a midfield 3. I don't like that midfield 3, to be honest. I like it away from home against big teams. I have no problem with that.
If it was at Anfield, it's okay.
And niko sawa, bro. Ukiweka hiyo Etihad, niko sawa. Okay, I'll still have a problem with Merino and Trossard. I should see either Merino and or Eze. Eze has to be there somewhere, in my opinion.
Okay.
So when I see such lineups, inapushia agenda ateta kuwa conservative, bro.
Yeah.
Because it was the same case against Bilbao.
Some essence of cowardice.
Yeah, it's cowardice, in my opinion. You can't have Eze. He had an assist against Nottingham Forest. I know he didn't play well against Bilbao.
But he was impactful even in Liverpool. Could have scored.
Exactly.
Could have scored if he takes
he
his
got
chance.
past Dominic, I think, almost twice. And then you start him from the bench. Yeah, he got past Dominic Szoboszlai. So I don't know why he did not start. And Merino, we know he has physicality. He does not create, man. He has the goal threat, you can argue aerially because of the set pieces and stuff like that. But he does not create. Even at Spain, I don't recall him assisting. I don't recall him scoring goals. I don't recall him assisting. So who was creating that much? That's why Victor Gyökeres was MIA throughout the fucking game. I think the first time Tilimbara amepata chance ikuwa dakika 63rd or 70th, which went to a corner. Because there's no fucking supply.
But for Gyökeres, man, I mean, when Henry came, we all knew he was scoring against the Uniteds and the Chelseas. Even Salah has dominated United, Arsenal, City time and time again. Aguero has done it. Haaland has done it. Against United, Gyökeres was pocketed by De Ligt. Against Liverpool, he was pocketed by Van Dijk. Against City, pocketed by Ruben Diaz. These are the games you want Gyökeres to score in.
I don't think
we don't need, I mean, if he scores against a Burnley, well, yeah, relegation favourites, go back home. But these big games are the games you want him to score at.
I don't think that's pocketing, really. You can't be
Then what
pocketing
is it?
when you're getting no ball supply.
3 games against the Big Six, he has had no impact.
Nobody's contributing to him. Against Man United.
But that's what we used to argue last season against Hoyland. No one was giving Hoyland service.
That's you
So
guys.
is that the same argument?
That's
No
you
one
guys.
is giving Gyökeres service.
But at least you have 3 goals. How
No,
many do you
but
have?
it's the same argument. No one is giving Gyökeres service against United, Liverpool, and City.
Yeah, no one is. You see, the problem is you have guys who can do that. But because of the way the team is set up by the coach, there is no supply coming in. But when he's getting supplies against Leeds United,
2 goals.
Well, 2 goals,
against,
that's fine.
against Forest, 1 goal.
yeah, against Forest 1 goal. So when supply comes, there's output.
Okay.
But you're getting that. And against Nottingham Forest, Eze, who did not start in this match. So, I mean, look, Eze at an assist.
Okay.
I don't
You
get
share
why
the
the
same
coach
sentiments.
did not start him.
I'd like to go back to your point. Yeah, Martinelli scoring.
Yes.
Because it has stuck with me. And what he's saying is, sure, we scored the goal. But we need to have that winners mentality. Like, we still can go and get it. Like, yes,
Even if
we
it's 1 minute left.
Yeah, like we need to like go and I totally I get that point. And it feeds to this agenda or this thing of Arsenal and this comfort zone for draws. Yeah. Because when you look at that game, it felt like we settled for a draw.
Yes.
In a game where we were the better team, we had better players,
Yes.
and we're supposed to go and win. So I totally understand what you're saying.
Yes.
However, me personally, I like how Arteta adapted with the substitutes and realizing the first half was like a complete waste.
He wasted it.
Waste of time.
It's because of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So essentially, I mean, by the way, walking away from the game, it felt like City fans were more disappointed. Yet, I mean,
Yes.
City players were more disappointed. Yet, should
Yes.
have been the Arsenal players should have been more
I
disappointed.
mean, they were disappointed because they held on and I think they would get something here by parking the bus.
Very close. Very,
When
very
you look
close
at
as well.
Yeah.
when you look at that from a Man City perspective,
Yes.
1-0 that can 9. We have a whole
80 plus minutes.
technically,
Yeah,
let's just say
yeah,
90 minutes.
Yeah.
To secure this game. And based on how the game is playing, sure, we are defending a lot. This is the first time I've seen like more than 5 defend. We saw Haaland as a defender. By the way.
Yeah. He was clearing those corners. He was tracking back to help the team.
So you can imagine all that effort only for a substitute.
To come and,
just
you know,
come in
water it down.
and score the way
Yeah, it must
Haaland
be,
did
it
against
must be
you
daggering,
versus
yeah.
all those defenders.
Must be
So
daggering.
it's a bit disappointing
Yes.
if it's coming from a City fan. But I want to talk about something kidogo too, and still on this Arsenal Man City game.
Yes.
And I kind of understand with Pep what Pep is saying, and even Anslot talked about this. So City play Thursday, right?
Yeah.
And they play on Sunday. Arsenal play Saturday early kickoff. Play a week later. Something is off with this scheduling.
Because you
And
guys
it's
had
starting
48
to
hours of
affect-
rest earlier
and
than
it's
City.
starting to affect.
And City also rested
affect
before the
this
Champions League
competition.
match. These ones cancelled each other out. Arsenal played early kickoff. We played on Tuesday early
Tuesday.
kickoff. Right? So less rest time. Man
City is
City,
playing on Thursday.
yes. When did they play
Late
previously in the league?
Thursday.
Walicheza
Not
nini?
just Thursday.
That's fine.
Our game was 7:30 p.m.
That's
the
fine.
earliest I've seen
That's
Champions
fine.
League.
Before they.
So I guess what you're saying is when you dip it, you played on Saturday, Sunday rest, Monday rest, Tuesday you played.
Yes.
City played on Sunday, the rest Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, they
Yeah.
played Thursday. But then
Cancel
when you
each
dip
other
it, after you guys have played on Tuesday, you rest Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. They only rest Friday and Saturday.
It's
They
cancelled
play on
out. And
Thursday.
they
And they're
home.
traveling to mind you by they're traveling
Arsenal
to
was in
Emirates.
Spain.
4 hours or 5 hours on the train,
Arsenal
man.
was in Spain. Bilbao is not in England. We'll go away from England.
The San Memphis is not in England.
I think this one cancels each other out.
Yes, in
But
terms of days of rest and
yeah,
whatnot.
it cancels each other out.
It's just that you guys got the 4 later, they got the 4 days earlier.
Yeah.
When you dip it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this thing will be content of it will be something that guys will talk about in the
Where I give credit to Pep is, well, he can clearly park the bus now. We
It's
have
quite
seen
clear.
it. He can clearly park
He
the
has
bus.
embraced haram football.
But I will also say one thing, this is not the Doku of last season. Doku looks good this season.
Yeah, he does,
And I
he
think
does.
after that Brighton defeat, they went into that international break and they've come back different.
Yeah.
They've definitely come back.
Doku was cooking team, I'm not gonna lie.
Do you have any numbers to him, like you see, like goals, assists?
Not really. I think for them this season, Chucky will come back, Mamush will come back, of course. But for Doku, he's a ball carrier for them. Because I can see him taking on 2 defenders, 3 defenders, getting a free kick up in the field. He'll be a good ball carrier for them. Numbers wise, I'm not too sure how many he might get. But it does feed into my agenda when I said Pep will come back this season and win the league, and I'm still sticking to it.
I don't think
A friend of mine told me for that Haaland goal, even if it went to Doku, it still would have been a goal.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yeah, so is the chance.
Because Gabriel yesterday was aura farming like Van Dijk. Instead of going and attacking Tijani Reinders, he was busy staring at what he's doing with the
Jana
ball.
was such an off day. I was seeing Gabriel Magalhaes having an off day. I know it's an off day for me
Saliba off
when I
day.
see Timber having an off day.
Even Saliba.
I don't recall the last time I saw him dropping a stinker. I saw him yesterday. To the likes of, hey, Mazito Umse atakula red card. Because Doku was on his case, bro. The last time I saw Timber on the ropes was against PSG. The first half
by
of
the
the first
way,
leg.
the first leg, yeah.
Totally on the ropes. And Doku had him on the ropes as well again. So it's basically a bad in office for us.
Yes, and before we, of course, get to the other fixtures coming up, Arsenal taking on Newcastle, going to the St. James's Park. Should Martinelli warrant a start after back-to-back impact performances against Bilbao and Man City?
You know what? Fuck yes. Martinelli, by the way, all the bad things I've said about Martinelli, they have been forgiven now.
Oh, football fans are so fickle.
Yeah.
Football fans are so fickle. My God.
What do you mean by fickle?
Next week he will start, have a stinker.
Yes.
Martinelli, your name should be Gabe Martin, not Gabriel Martinelli. Yeah.
He did against Bilbao. I didn't forgive him for that. That was not good enough for me. Now he has done against City in such an instance. He's forgiven. If he's done against Newcastle, something different.
Yes.
But I hope I see him and Eze on the pitch. See at his Martinelli, at Merino, Zubi, Rice.
Yes.
Martinelli on the left, Eze as an attacking midfielder, and then we can do Rice Zubi.
And now
I'll be okay with that.
remember Newcastle, you don't have a good record at St. James's Park, and the likes of Jolinton and Bruno Guimaraes were rested over the weekend against Bournemouth.
Yes.
No, they were
They
arrested.
did not play.
Yes, I watched
They did not play against Bournemouth.
Juali Kimbiza by Barcelona, that's why.
Yeah, and you see, Eddie Howe knows I have a better chance at getting a point against Bournemouth and points against Arsenal than Barcelona.
Look, they have no Isak.
It doesn't matter.
Isaac is he was the only thorn in our flesh last season.
What are you trying to say?
Yes.
How was he the
He
only?
cooked us single-handedly.
So this weekend, since they don't have Isak, the game will be 0-0.
No.
Because you guys didn't score last season.
Where?
At St. James's
Park.
in 2 games.
The only goal
in
that
2
was scored
games.
was scored by who?
They scored 4 goals against 2 games. In 2 games
Carabao.
at St. James's Park.
Achana
No,
Carabao.
in 2 games at St. James's Park.
One
in
was
the
the
league and in the Carabao Cup,
Yeah.
you did not score.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Toa Carabao.
So now Utoe Isak, the
Toa
game will
Isak.
be
And
0-0
now we have
because
a
you
stri-
also can't score.
now we have a striker.
The midfield is the same. The defense is the same for
The midfield
Newcastle.
is not the same.
For Newcastle. For Newcastle, the midfield is the same. The defense is the same.
The defense is the same. Okay,
Yes.
the defense is the same.
Yeah.
The
So
striking is not the
0-0.
same. Is the striking the same?
You're lucky Wisa is out
No,
for
no,
about
no.
a few weeks.
No.
You're lucky Wisa is out.
No. Is the striking the same?
No, of course.
It's
for
not the same.
Demade, yeah.
Is our midfield the same?
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Zubi is there now. What are we talking about?
What do you
The
mean?
midfield is not the same.
It is.
Rice, Zubi, Eze is the same. that
Zubi
went
is
there
just
last
a
season.
white party. What are you saying?
No, it's not. It's not. Is our striking the same?
Yes.
Yeah?
Jokeres is the Swedish Havertz.
Okay, let me.
Exactly, it's not the same. That's why we'll cook them.
Okay, yes.
I think
Yeah.
Arteta is not used with playing with strikers.
No, I actually think he really wanted Sesko, but then Bata forced Eze and Jokeres on him. And now he has to make them work.
Look, at least
he
it's-
really wanted Sesko. He really wanted Sesko.
Yeah,
now he has
maybe.
to make Jokeres work.
That's why you are a coach.
Yes,
You get paid for that thing. Yeah.
True.
Bernard, your thoughts on
You
Newcastle?
can't
Yeah.
say that as well because he worked with Aubameyang. I know he left, but Aubameyang banged. So I don't understand when you say he can't play with strikers.
It's okay, just leave him. Let's talk about Newcastle.
No, his point is, for the last 3 seasons, we've been playing strikerless up until we convert Merino to a centre forward. No,
Yes.
yeah.
But-
so now Arteta having this
Yes.
striker
Jokeres.
proves a challenge for him because now for him he's an out-and-out striker like Harry Kane. He needs service. So for the last 3 seasons, his tactics have been just guys go play. He sets his team up.
But even the guy who's
strikerless.
playing as a striker then, is he not getting service?
Who?
The one who was playing as a striker in those 3 years that you've talked about?
Havertz.
Yes.
How many goals did Havertz have last season?
9. And he was out injured for majority of the season. Before
The
that,
previous
Injuries
season
are part
and the
of the game,
previous
I guess.
season and the previous season he had more goals than
He had
whoever
14.
for Aziz.
Listen. a striker who has service has 20 goals plus.
If you are-
Minimum.
if you are top tier.
Minimum.
If you are top tier.
Minimum.
If you are top tier talent.
Minimum.
Yeah, that's a top tier. Yeah.
So this guy, his caliber is to have like 20 goals
Yes.
minimum.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So he should be having service. He should be a Diego Costa kind of guy. Just stay in the box, get a goal, tap in, header, anything.
Yes.
But it's a goal.
Yes.
And it's proving hard for Arteta to play with him that way.
Why?
Because for Arteta, his team, or our team, because I'm an Arsenal fan, our team, everybody has to go look for the ball. You are not just going to stay there with the goalkeeper chilling or tapping.
I think time will tell on this one.
3
Yeah.
and 5.
So,
3 goals in 5 games.
Yeah.
Or in 6 Champions League moja.
Yeah, and also you can't write off. You can't say this thing of G not playing with a striker. You just said he scored goals, as compared to Seseko, who hasn't.
But
So
he was
please.
subbed off because Casemiro got a red
so
card.
please. So let's go back to this Newcastle game.
Yes.
If you're one of those people who like sleeping TV on, the Newcastle
Oh, the
game,
white noise. Yes.
the Bournemouth Newcastle game was a snooze fest.
Absolute stinker. Semenyo, I hate
Snooze
you.
fest.
My captain in the
Snooze
FPL.
fest. And Nyash, Newcastle, they bring the physicality
Yes.
to the game. Like their players are tall and they're huge.
Yeah.
And what I saw versus Barcelona was Barcelona did smart football. They were just running around, these players, tiring them down.
Because they don't have the ball, so they're getting tired running around.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
So,
Like Newcastle don't have the ball. Yeah.
So they were fast, and we have similar players who can play. Not like Barcelona, but who can
Close to-
play, something like that. So with the Newcastle fixture, I'm looking at, okay, let's just, in regards to attacking, let's just play smart football. Tusiende na hiyo mentality ati Victor Kopale Mbele will just cross it to him. Newcastle defenders are ready.
Yeah.
I would
Really?
love it if Martinelli starts on the wing.
They are
Because I
ready.
know he's gonna give us a stinker. Sure of it. Martinelli on the wing.
The boy has shown now stinkers are done.
No. Martinelli, when he has decisions to make, he can't do it. Because at the wing, it's either you're cutting back or you're crossing or you're taking it to the byline.
Well-
When he made that run against City, he was in a centre forward position. There, you just have to do one thing: finish.
But that's a decision.
Yeah.
Is that not a decision?
No, but it's one decision: finish.
But that's-
when you're on the wing,
that's
you're
what you
either
need.
cutting inside or you're taking it to the byline or you're making an early cross.
Still a decision to be made.
Cheesy. Out of 3.
Still a decision to make.
At centre forward, you only have one. Bang. Goal. That's the target.
But that's what you need. You just need to score, whichever way you start. And I know now, of course, the question is he a super sub?
yes,
do-
he is.
do we start him from the bench
He should
and-
be your Chicharito right now.
Yeah, does he start from the bench and always come on, or does he have a start against teams like Newcastle? This is Arteta's headache. This is why he gets paid all those top, dollars that he earns.
How
But
will you do the new? How will you coach the Trossard Martinelli situation
I think for me, like Newcastle,
versus Newcastle?
have Rice, Zubi, Eze, and then.
Saka Martinelli.
Who go for forwards? I'm interested to go for
Saka,
forwards.
of course, he starts.
Saka
I
Martinelli.
actually don't know about Madueke being out for a long-term injury. There's concerns about that. Could be an ACL. Of course, Gyökeres starts. On the left, Martinelli versus Martinelli.
Because both of them are good super subs. That's the problem now. Trossard, they are good super subs.
Yeah.
They don't start games well.
And also, if you start Martinelli, it's kind of like you are doubting Trossard, who's just penned a contract. My opinion, Trossard to start again. Trossard to
Confidence
start
on
again.
Martinelli will dip. man.
Again. No. To start again.
Yes.
But now the next fixture, I think maybe it's Champions League.
No.
Carabao Cup.
Carabao Cup is before Newcastle. It's this midweek.
So then
The
Trossard to
Port Vale.
start.
You guys are playing Port Vale.
Trossard to start
Yeah.
the Carabao game, just to continue his confidence. Because you don't want at one bad game and then you're not starting
Yeah.
again. It kind of affects your mentality with the team.
right.
Yeah.
Enough of Arsenal. We'll get to our predictions later, of course, on our TikTok and Instagram channels, the Wildcard KE. But at the end of the day, there was a fixture on Saturday, late kick-off, Manchester
Yes.
United taking on Chelsea.
Yes.
I predicted a 1-1 draw. Your thoughts, gents? Because me, I have a simple statement and I'm done with that.
Can you
Honestly,
start?
I felt like I was watching two clowns at work. It was a proper circus, not gonna lie.
Yes.
But the red clown came out on top.
Yeah, bro.
Sanchez, bro, I don't know
They
what the
haven't won
fuck.
at Old Trafford since 2013. The next time Chelsea win at Old Trafford, I have grandkids, my guy. How is he?
I even saw
2013.
Yeah. Sevilla's admin was taking a dig at them.
Yeah, Sevilla won at Old Trafford in 2018.
Yeah. And they don't even play in the Garden Premier League.
And Chelsea were the better team, better coach, better
I mean,
strategy.
going to this match, we are thinking like Chelsea are the
Chelsea
ones
were the
going to win.
favourites, yeah.
Better. Okay, I know they got slapped in the Champions League
Yeah.
by Bayern, but going by how Man United are, you're thinking maybe they might turn around. They might
Yes.
turn out the bad record that they have. Both. It seems like it's gonna have to continue, man.
Yes.
And of course, the red card I think distorted the match.
True.
Chelsea totally. What do you call it? Walikuwa wacheza na handbrake.
Yes.
Yeah. Red card ilikuwa deka.
Yeah, fourth minute was it? Fourth or fifth minute.
Exactly. Game got spoiled. But I mean, Man United tried. When you get people when you're down to 10 men, score. Fuck it.
Now, those of you guys who are subscribed to our YouTube channel and also our followers on TikTok, keep a lookout for my September power rankings. Because when I made the August power rankings, I said Chelsea's first defeat in the Premier League will come in game week 5 against Manchester United, and it did so.
Yeah.
I am the face that runs the place.
There's also there's also a prediction made about Arsenal.
Moving on.
So the Chelsea one is fine. How is this other one going?
Ilya 16 out of 21. So far, how many points? You have 10. 2 games left.
We've lost.
You have 10 points and there's 2 games left.
We have 10.
So you can only get that 16. Pay me my money! Because I said in the first 7 games, Arsenal are not getting more than 16 points.
True.
And there's 2
And
games
you-
left.
and you broke it
You've
down.
played 5.
And you broke it
played
down.
5.
One draw and one.
You've played
loss.
5 games.
0-1 Man United, 5-0 Chelsea,
9.
Leeds.
Oh, it's 10.
0,
Yeah, you have 10 points.
0-1
Out of a possible
Liverpool.
16
And
coming up.
you're definitely not beating Newcastle.
So 16.
So you can
you're
get that 16 exact.
Is you saying we lose 5 points?
Yeah.
That's-
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I know your team more than you do.
Okay.
I know your team more than. Anyway, keep a look out for my September power rankings. But all in all, my thoughts on Man United, we did play well in the first 5 minutes. I thought we had Chelsea on the ropes. That's why Robert Sanchez had to make that rash decision. But here's my caveat. Once Casemiro got that red card, we lost control of the game.
Yeah.
Once again,
Yeah.
Chelsea were on top the whole second half. And that's just facts. It's not an agenda. It's not that I hate Amorim or whatnot.
Yeah.
It's facts. Once Casemiro got that red card, we were on the ropes. We were hanging on. Thank God we got the 3 points. So at the end of the day, next week against Brentford, early kickoff, I do not know what Kevin Schade has in store for me.
What I see is, okay, the Chelsea game will give you confidence.
Yeah, in terms of 3 points,
Yeah.
thank God.
Yeah, and it's
Midweek
Chelsea.
action, there's
And
midweek.
also it's Chelsea.
But
They've
it's
beaten.
Grimsby versus Sheffield United. Yeah, we are not playing in midweek.
I thought kila mzee ako big.
So yeah.
Sisi tunangoja ifike up January.
Yeah, so I see this as probably a potential turning point for you guys. This is what? Home, the last time home, Burnley, you guys won. Home, Chelsea. So
Our next 2 games, Brentford away and the Sunderland at home, surely get
Yeah.
maximum points before the international
Yeah.
break. Because after the international break, we're going to Anfield,
Yeah.
where we never win.
yeah, so I see,
So just get maximum points against Brentford and Sunderland.
I see this as now
Yeah.
the turning point, a potential turning point for you guys. Because the Chelsea defeat should give you guys a bit of, you know,
Yeah, like we just beat Chelsea at top 6 side.
Yeah.
These guys probably top 4 contenders.
But
Carry it on.
the only caveat I have in that match, 11 versus 10, Man United 2.
You see, we should have scored more in that first half.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
10 out of 10,
And, yeah.
you don't score a goal.
And these are parallels because against Arsenal, we played so well, just like we did against Chelsea in the first half.
Yeah.
What happened against Fulham? Stinker. So now Brentford, where guys are saying that's our level,
Yeah.
we need to know. We need to know where we
Lakini
stand.
Brentford, you guys, okay, I watched Brentford last weekend. You guys should be able to win this. Should like ile si ati
Because you can't say our defense. You can't say our defense is as weak as Chelsea because they lost out to Brentford in the dying minutes of the game in the
Yeah.
2-2 draw. But surely there's just that feeling that if Brentford get the first goal, then you know now everything. Yeah,
I don't think Man United beats
I'm
Brentford.
telling you, that's a difficult game for us. Venant.
Okay,
Hugo.
tell us.
Hugo, at inaitwanga your place.
The funniest thing, the GTEC
GTEC.
community,
Yeah.
I was more confident against City and Chelsea than I am against Brentford. That's how serious it is.
Yeah.
Because I know you play well against Arsenal and then you do what you do against
Shaka
Fulham.
is there.
You get?
Yeah, Shaka is there.
Shaka Sunderland.
No, Shaka
No,
is there.
that's
Sunderland.
Henderson.
Sunderland.
Henderson will be there.
Oh, Henderson.
Henderson is going to be there. I think it's going to be a tough match away at GTEC Community Stadium.
Yes.
If you do, then it will be a very narrow win. I don't
We
think
don't have a good record there as well.
You don't. Brentford, of course, they play a bit. I know they were smashed by Fulham, but they were away from home.
Yes.
I think where you could argue the best. Okay, the 2 games will be, of course, a good test for you guys to show like just how good you are. If you don't get if you don't beat Brentford, then Sunderland at Old Trafford.
You just know
And
Shaka and Adingra have something.
Yeah. And
How many points do you see?
Sunderland, I think they're doing well. I think.
Of 6.
Out
I
of
think
6.
I think we'll nick 6. I think we'll nick 6.
Yeah.
Not confidently, we'll nick 6 points.
And maybe
because after those, it's Anfield, man. Hey.
Hey, Matthias Cunha is back as well. Yeah. I think he might get. I think 4.
A draw and a win.
Yeah, I think maximum 4.
You guys go into international break with those 6 points.
Yeah, they're right.
Brentford should be easy to break. Sunderland will
Easy
be
to break.
Sunderland will be tougher. I think
when you
Sunderland will
compare
be
to
tougher.
Sunderland.
Man. Sunderland will be
is-
tougher.
Yeah, but
Sunderland,
G-Tech, bro. I don't know your record over there. How do you do
No,
over
it's
there?
terrible. It's terrible.
Mnafikia Kidhani
Siani
ndiye anaenda-
Tenaga alipeleka Ronaldo huko ndo tukakula 4.
Oh, that's the
Anyway, they don't have Mbemo and
But
Wisa,
at least
so-
that time they had Mbeumo and Wisa.
Yeah,
Sasa
so,
hawana.
yeah.
Oh, Mbeumo Derby.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Either way, of course there was the Merseyside derby. Watu wa kubebwa walibebwa kama kawaida.
Bro.
So Ona sasa amepandisha level yake ya mic. Anataka kuongea.
Chief.
I have never watched a Premier League game where taking a quick free kick results in you getting a yellow card. Kenan Drewsbury Hall. I've never
That
seen
was
that in my life.
fast, bro.
I've never seen
It
that
only
in my
happens when you
life.
play against Liverpool. Oh, and when they are leading,
Yes.
that game inahitaji kuisha. 3 minutes, bro. 3 minutes. But when they are not leading or at a draw and they need to score a goal,
+8.
+8, +7.
Otis. Court is in session.
And try not to mention Arsenal when we're talking about Liverpool and
Yes.
Everton.
I understand Arsenal plays in the
Again,
EPL.
see, he has to.
It's
Cook, bro.
So what's your problem when we get 7 or 8 minutes added, where there have been infringements in terms of injuries
And substitutes and- yeah.
What-
You guys were given 8 minutes, I don't know, 7 minutes. After you've scored, what did the coach do?
We are talking
Brought
about
in-
Liverpool,
We're
bro.
talking about,
coming
I
there
told
to
you.
play
I told
me.
you.
You have to
Try
use that as context.
Try
Yes.
and talk about
You have to use that
Liverpool.
as context.
Because the people
told you.
normally whine
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, this guy cannot talk about any other team
Apart from ours.
without mentioning Arsenal.
Let's see.
For once, just talk. Don't get too bold. Just talk about the Merseyside derby. Forget about Arsenal.
Are you bitter?
No, not bitter. It's just that say killer time. Killer time.
Yes,
we can even talk about this
Atasa.
one. He'll find a way to put Arsenal kwa hiyo phone.
Ongea kuhusu Liverpool bila
Eh,
kutaja.
bana.
Aya, sawa. Let's go. There's that point of wasting time. Yes. Everton players were wasting time a lot. And then they were cautioned by the referee in terms of talking like, yo, you need to keep the ball moving. And then now it became a point whereby those guys want to make it like feel like a derby. And they want to control the game. When a referee is not in control of the game, there will not be a flow. So he had to caution him with a card.
Okay.
Interrupting play. Why you? I've told you there's a spot here. Come and kick the ball from here. Start the kickoff from here. And then you want to play it from there. Who is in control?
Na hata ilikuwa nyuma kwenye alianzisha ilikuwa
Yes,
nyuma.
by the way.
It's for they did not gain any advantage.
Aina shida. Kila refa kona design yake.
And that's a rookie referee. though.
That's David Coote mentality, man. Hey.
Yeah.
Man is to error.
Oh.
But these errors are only coming up when you guys are in a...
You know what? We've suffered a lot. We've suffered a lot.
Winning the league is
No,
suffering.
hold on. They've suffered a lot. Otis, allow me to tell you your results. 4-2 against Bournemouth.
Yeah.
Chiesa scored a late minute third goal.
Yeah.
Newcastle.
Against Newcastle, Rio Ngumoha 3-2, 90 plus.
Let me ask.
Against Arsenal, 1-0, Szoboszlai 88. Against Atletico, 3-2, Van Dijk 90 plus.
90 plus.
Against Burnley, 1-0, Salah 90 plus. Against Everton, 2-1, hanging on the ropes. All these games, you're winning them by one goal apart from the Bournemouth game. You can't do that for 38
Let
games.
me tell you
You
one
can't
thing.
do that for 38
Is it our
games.
problem that the game is usually 90 plus 7 minutes?
I'm a game in a fight here,
always
80 minute
asking
captions.
No,
Get sharp.
So the other to me, when you guys need to score by the 90th minute, but because zinaongezwa ni 7 plus.
Yes.
No, it depends.
For the first time in a long time, we saw 3 minutes added at Merseyside derby.
Kwa sababu haikuwa na any
I
infringement.
thought when you unasema nani walikuwa na waste time.
West Ham ni
Everton.
sawa.
Yeah,
Hata
if they were
jana
wasting time, they should have been +7.
hapana.
Yeah.
Hakuwa na
Time is-
stoppage. Hakuna hata jana nani alikuwa na waste
How do you
time?
waste time when there is no stoppage?
Donnarumma alikuwa na waste time.
That's why
Yes.
it was +7.
+7. Na bado hawezi score. Na bado hawezi score.
It's not about that scoring, bro. It's about the consistency of the added time.
Now,
For your case in a cabet,
no, it's because you guys are obsessed with Liverpool.
no,
Okay,
we're just
so
watching.
Otis, if it happens this weekend against Crystal Palace,
Yeah.
do we have a cause for concern now?
No, let's
if
not
it
go
does
to-
happen this
Let's
weekend
not go to weekend. We are
Yes.
playing tomorrow.
in the Carabao Cup,
Yes.
Ayo mteka kina Ngumoha. Sisi
Yeah,
tunataka
yeah.
Premier League
Premier League ndio
football.
tunaongelea
If it
sana.
happens this weekend against Palace, we have a cause for concern.
When we win on the last,
When you win 1-0 penalty last minute,
Na muongezeo dakika 8.
I guess we'll never know.
Oh, we shall know, right? Because Sunday is coming.
my God, hey, the audacity.
Also,
Lack of accountability. But,
do you think this is sustainable?
Yes, over 38 games.
Yeah.
And then in the league phase in the Champions League.
And I know people have referenced things like Bayer, Bayer Leverkusen.
Yeah.
They are doing those things a lot. And it's sustained through the season and fucking
Yeah.
won it.
They
even
won 2 trophies.
Even
Yeah.
unbeaten.
Yeah, it's not sustainable because, with Premier League, we will be caught. One game we will, or 2 we will. It's not sustainable because with the level of Premier League intensity, you cannot allow yourself to be waiting for the last minute to be
Yes.
sure of a win.
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely. As a fan also, I'm not going to be boasting yet. Hey, I love this last minute wins. No. It's strenuous because you don't...
For a period, they're nice.
Yeah, they're nice.
Yeah.
But now if it becomes an habit, you're like, apana.
Yeah.
But again, if it becomes an habit, it's good because these guys enjoyed Faggy time. They knew the game is not over until...
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
over.
Yeah.
Yes.
And when Foggy time was over, you can see how they are suffering. So it could be next.
But
Any other? Yes.
these are like what? Each and every game week so far, we've had a concern about officiating these games. I think something is off with just the whole refereeing board as just a unit.
Yeah.
Something is
Hiyo
off.
nayo haita
But
change.
I'm going off for
each-
how many
yeah,
seasons?
haita change kabisa.
Ndio, each and every season, each and every week.
There's something
and
new.
When it comes to a point where even the managers don't even understand some of these decisions, something like I feel there needs to be more accountability from
The
referees.
referee side.
Just saying I'm sorry won't do it.
Changes
or
nothing, man.
tweeting anything
Yeah.
won't do it. Especially in situations where managers are being fired
Yes.
and players and games are being defined by
Yes.
some of the decisions that you're
Yeah.
making. We've talked about 2 yellow cards and the players still playing.
Here, local, and then
Yeah.
Kinandru Hall,
Yeah.
yellow card.
Yeah,
getting a
yellow
quick
card.
free.
And when
God
Grealish
damn
is
it.
going to ask, like, hey, what's up? He's also given a yellow card.
Yeah.
Something is off.
I love the fact that you mentioned decisions because also not about I think about a week ago the La Liga refereeing board also released a statement where they apologized to Real Madrid for Dean Huijsen's red card, but then again Dean Huijsen's red card was not rescinded. So you
Exactly.
apologize for it, but it was not rescinded because at the end of the day, even in La Liga, it is affecting it. But what is not affecting is of course Mbappe's form. Ballon d'Or winner 2026. You had it here first in the wildcard. Ballon d'Or winner 2026. Kylian Lotin Mbappe.
I'm sure you'd have said the same thing when the season was kicking off last season.
But he qualifies,
nah.
considering he scored 44 goals for
Yes.
club.
Oh, so
in all competitions.
So all you're saying is qualification then?
He's in the top 5. He's in the top 5 for
Why
this year.
didn't you call it last season?
He's in the top 5 for this year because last season I didn't
The
think
form.
Ancelotti was gonna ride on,
and
man.
form, yeah,
I didn't think
And you think
Ancelotti
this
was
one
gonna
is
ride on. I think this one, Aporla 16,
Yeah.
the 37th La Liga title,
Yeah.
Copa del Rey coming back home. We are going to Valdebebas in May
He
2026.
got all those goals and 0 trophies to show. So
now,
he might do
now
the
this
same.
season, Vin is back cooking. I don't know if you've been watching Madrid games. Vin is back cooking. Fede Valverde is fitter. He's
Yes.
getting good rest.
Yes.
And I kid you not, Xabi Alonso is doing what Zidane did in the 2016 to 2018 period, where you have a big squad and you're rotating them enough. So it doesn't mean that Mbappe is playing week in, week out. Vin is not playing week in, week out. We are rotating because this season we aim to play a maximum of 64 games. We'll be in every final this season.
Do you think they beat Barcelona?
In the Clásico? Yes.
How?
I don't think.
Yes. Yes. In the Clásico, yes.
How?
Right now, Mbappe has, I think, 7 in 6. They could
Yeah.
be 11 in 6 if it was not for VAR telling him that his elbow is offside. That's how bad the refereeing system is in La Liga.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, with
Him
Mbappe,
scoring goals is not a problem.
I think the difference with Mbappe this season and why I'm confident he will lead us to a Champions League or a 37 league title is now there's no pressure. At PSG there was pressure every season. You're going to Madrid, right? Will you sign a contract? Right now it is done and dusted. Last season there was pressure. Of course, it's your first season. What will you do? He performed. This season he knows
There's pressure. It's your second season.
No, he's a bona fide fide Real Madrid player, so there's that era of comfortability where like now there's no question. There are no questions about my future. There are no questions. It's just what I do in this jersey. And he's already off the
He
mark.
was not a less bona fide Madrid last season.
What do you mean?
He was not a less bona fide
No,
Madrid
there was
player
more
last season.
pressure last season
Why?
because it was his first season at the club.
And there's gonna be more pressure now.
He had to get that chemistry with Vini and Rodrigo in the building.
And there's more pressure now because it's the second season and you won nothing in your first.
I think there's more pressure now for the team to bring in a trophy.
Yes.
But for Mbappe, even Perez knows I got my goal scorer secured.
Yeah, but Mbappe, you know, when you're at Madrid, you're expected every season get us a trophy. I know he got the goals, but what stops him from getting the goals again?
And you know, right now he's
And
donning the 10. You know that 10.
he's donning the 10.
Yeah.
That's fine. But maybe he might get the goals as well, just like he did last season,
Yes.
doing the European Golden Boot,
Yes.
but maybe no trophy.
So okay, from what I'm saying, either way, you can bank this and come back next year, September next year. Mbappe will have the European Golden Boot. He will have a Champions League to his name, and he'll have a second World Cup to his name.
You can take that to a microfinance. Don't take it to a bank out at you go.
Usijaribu kupeleka MMF hizo kubwa. Usijaribu kupeleka kwa bank. Don't even there.
Go
Usipeleke cryptocurrency.
He's not back microfinance. Anachukua haraka. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, he's looking good, not gonna lie. He's cooking very well. I'm waiting to see like when they get a proper opponent. Unfortunately, their proper opponent in Barcelona, man.
Yeah. No, but next week is the Madrid derby, and you know Atletico always turn up against Real.
Yeah.
Even wanangojanga tu Real
Yeah.
will turn up. Yeah.
That's gonna be a good one.
Considering they only have one win in La Liga this season, you never know.
They're looking bad.
As Real Madrid fans, what are your thoughts, or how are you guys seeing this Mbappe, Vinicius, all these talents and the rotation? Because as an outsider,
Yes.
what I get is it's either Mbappe or Vinicius, or sometimes they're both in, but the team chemistry is in. They're a bit selfish, and
It's Mbappe first, and then because Vini has been getting rotated.
Yeah.
This one
Right
as
now,
well.
the hierarchy is clear cut. I think it's Mbappe is the
bro.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vini anakula bench my time so much so that people are even saying could there be like a tiff between the manager and the player? I don't know, because people are not used to seeing Vini not starting matches.
yes,
And you have seen that like more than once this season. So
But still early in the season, I'm tempted to put parallels to that Zidane time as well.
Okay.
Zidane had big players and they respected him as someone who won at the club. I think it's the same case. Madrid already have bona fide winners. I think it is only Mbappe and Adagula who are yet to win the Champions League
And Dean.
in the squad. And of course,
Dean
Mastantuono and Dean Huijsen.
And the Kadu they got from Benfica.
The rest of them
Yeah.
look at, they are winners as well, but they see Xabi Alonso as a winner from Liverpool and Real Madrid.
Yeah.
So they have to respect him as well.
okay. Because Manze, I really look forward to the El Clasico, or the classic El Clasico, how it used to be. How
But it'll never get back to that, man.
it has
You might see a
It
glimpse
has
of it
to.
this
It has to.
This season's El Clasico will probably end, and the winners they greet each other and ask each other how their kids are faring on in school. We want someone to. When Ramos was kneeing Messi in the face and that is what we want back.
Yeah. And goals as well. And then it's quite one-sided. Last
Yes,
year
it's
it was
good
too
one side.
one-sided.
It was. By the way, they cleaned us out.
Yeah.
4 Clásicos.
Yes.
clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a competition for that.
All right, can't wait to see what happens in the Madrid derby this weekend. Moving on, of course, the UCL took place, game week 1 of the UCL. A lot of positives to take on. Arsenal
Yes.
did, of course, win, albeit not playing their proper football. Similar case to Barcelona, 2 good goals from Rashford. Apparently, when you leave Man United now, you can jump for headers. Okay, sawa.
Yeah. I know it's a
Apparently,
curse
when you leave Man United, you can jump for headers. Okay,
I saw
sawa.
someone doing some step
But you know,
at Napoli.
with Rashford, me, I'm okay.
Eh.
With Højlund, me, I'm okay. Garnacho, you will fail at Chelsea. Oh boy, lazima fail.
Why?
Me, I wanted him to play against United so that Casemiro needs him.
Why?
Garnacho must fail at Chelsea.
Why must he fail?
Because he wore that Aston Villa shirt. He was disgracing the club.
They were supporting Rashford.
Garnacho must fail.
I don't think
But
he'll
when
succeed
he was
now.
at United, you guys.
I always wanted him as a what? An impact sub. It's proof.
Not a starter.
I always knew
but
Garnacho
he's
is not a
looking forward
starter.
he's looking forward to a team where he could eventually start.
Where he can't mark the back box against Brentford and then they lose out on the 3 points.
Okay.
Garnacho
the
must mimi
season.
kuna agenda ya Garnacho. Hiyo lazima mjamaa flow.
Garnacho will be a better player. Will be a better player.
I don't think so, man. I don't think he flourishes at Chelsea. Already he's not getting any game time. When he comes on, People blame him for Brentford.
Yes.
He has not played well. Rashford, of course, he did beats at St. James's Park. We absolutely love
He
to see
was
that.
he was punished over the weekend by Flick because he arrived late for training, but then he got on and assisted in the game over the weekend against Getafe. Yeah.
Liverpool doing the thing again, scoring the last minute. People, tongues wagging about Van Dijk being the best centre back in Europe. That's absolute. I don't. He can't be even of all time. He's not even the top 5. But I mean, good outcome for Liverpool. Arsenal winning Bilbao. Could have been questions about the midfield, but we won. So the questions were shelved for Sunday, yesterday. I think all around Frankfurt smashing Galatasaray, that was a bit of a shock.
Surpriser, yeah.
Yeah, because Galatasaray did invest some chums in the transfer market. So I was thinking maybe they're doing that for the Champions League. Turns out not.
Yeah.
And I think the debutants, they did quite well. Pafos, Union
Karabakh beating Benfica, and then the manager gets sacked and Mourinho takes over.
Yeah, crazy shit, man. The only team that got beat was Kaimati. I mean, Kairat Almaty.
Kairat Almaty.
Yeah.
How now the proper whipping boys? How now? How akikuja Santiago, Mbappe hat-trick, Vini hat-trick, Rodrigo brace.
Who wants to score basically?
Whipping boys.
You guys remember one of those debutants, man.
As well, start padding.
Yeah, but me, I've been looking for teams like Juve. I've been looking for teams like Borussia.
Goal thriller.
Yeah, man. Those are the teams I want to meet in the Champions League because I want to smash them. But then again, I'm not meeting them. I'm meeting teams like Bilbao away from home. But I mean, all round, ilikuwa fiti. Yeah, all round.
All right.
But Olympic Marseille, bro.
Yes.
Madrid waliibiwa, bro.
Mbappe scores penalties. Penalties are part of football.
What the fuck? Cavall kulikuwa place alihan mpira and it was no call.
Umejua sasa ilikuwa close to the body and the distance.
Boss, Marseille waliibiwa live. But they play very good football.
Yes.
They play good football. It was a good watch.
Oh, by the way, you mentioned Mourinho.
Yes.
He's in charge of Benfica.
They got to a 3-1 win, I think, over the weekend.
Yes.
In his first game in charge.
The next game, UCL for Mourinho will be versus Chelsea.
Otamendi, I want you to target Garnacho's knees. I know he's your compatriot. But that is the goal of the day.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. Benfica versus Chelsea.
I'm a Benfica
Stamford Bridge.
Oh, goddamn. That's going to be a cracker.
Are we seeing like the end of times for Mourinho?
I think his end of time, I think, personally for Mourinho, United should have been his last managerial job. I think so. Man United. I think so. Because Pep had already established dominance, and even he himself said to finish second with that United squad is a bigger achievement than that Europa League that he won against Ajax in the 2017 final. Because going to Roma didn't do too well, lost out in the Europa League final.
But they won the Conference League.
They did.
I think that should have been his last.
Yes, because when he came to Spurs, he claims that he has half the Carabao trophy that City beat them in because he was fired before the final. So he should be given half a medal. And then after Spurs is when he went to Fenerbahce. He's made it clear that Fenerbahce was not his level. Now he's back to his level at Benfica. But I don't think he'll do much. I think he can do well to give them the league because Sporting have been dominating for a while. But that's just about it. Yeah.
Because kuna hii conversation of him aiming for UCL again. And he's done it.
Not with Benfica. In modern day football, you look at what Liverpool are doing, you look at what Arsenal are doing, you look at Barcelona, you look at Madrid. Before you beat those 4 clubs, you have to even get past the Inters and the PSGs.
I mean, he can aim. That's fine. Aiming is okay. Everybody can aim. Does not mean you'll get it.
Yes.
Yeah. So
no hopes for him.
Nah, Benfica now it doesn't.
Any expectations from Benfica?
Probably beat Chelsea because Garnacho is there.
And then that's it.
I just hate Garnacho.
Try and frustrate Sporting Lisbon to the league. Good luck with that one as well. And also maybe get fired as well. Yeah, get fired and
the compensations he's getting from this club.
Imefika 89 million pounds in total since he started coaching. Yeah, so maybe get fired by Benfica could be something.
Make sure it gets to 100 million before you leave the game.
Exactly.
No, but kwa contract yake hii yenye amesema
Benfica. It's a 2-year contract till 2027.
But there's the option of walking away at the end of the season.
But he said he wants to coach that team that is not in Europe.
Asirudi huko, please.
I don't know.
That's what he said.
Because if that, I don't know about that, but if that is true, Saudi Arabia
could have been a good option.
Because Inzaghi went there.
Because huko analipwa domo, but he did talk about national club.
Yeah,
national team.
In his press conference, he said he always believed that he'd be coming back to Portugal as the national team coach.
Then Akaika walk out of the season at the end of the season.
Alafu ape Ronaldo World Cup. Hiyo tutakubali.
Easy peasy.
The only person that want to win the World Cup apart from France is Portugal.
Mlicheza aje Champions League?
Real Madrid tulishinda 2-1 against Marseille.
Your main chick.
Manchester United.
Tunarudi next season.
Okay.
Tunarudi next season. Anyway, it is time, of course, for the FPL. I believe Venant has a lot of tips for us coming into this weekend.
How many points did you guys have?
Hey, Buana, so focus.
A lot
No,
of
how
points.
many points did you guys have?
I captained Semenyo, so that's the first mistake I made. Grealish also didn't do well for me. Salah got an assist, Haaland got a goal. João Pedro couldn't cut it.
Yeah.
Those were the biggest
Bad
takeaways
enough.
from my team. Yeah, bad day in the Raya couldn't keep a clean sheet as well. Yeah.
What about you, Nyaash?
Just like he said, bad in office.
For me, I got 55.
Below average, below average, Jama.
It's okay.
Below average, Judge.
We don't get to those levels. We don't do that. We don't do
For me, I got 55 points, with the average being 42. And a couple of things that I feel you guys should know, just based from just what I'm seeing from my team. Manze, Nottingham Forest.
Avoid. Zimekwambia, once Postecoglou took
Yes.
over,
Yeah.
get rid of Chris Wood, get rid of Gibbs
Yes.
White. Avoid.
And that was one of all regrets. I feel regrets. That's one of them. Number 2, Aston Villa.
I hope you avoid.
haven't.
They scored their first goal over the weekend.
Yeah.
Yes.
It takes you
We
5
in game
5
week-
games to score.
When game week 6, bro.
Yeah.
Not even one. They haven't
They
even
scored
won.
one goal.
One goal.
They've not
even,
won. Yeah.
They haven't even won game. And this is the same team that was in UCL.
I think Emery could be sacked in the international break, considering they were 1-0 up and Burnley got a red card and they still couldn't
scored.
win. Yeah.
It's concerning.
Yeah.
It's concerning. And
Wait, were they against Burnley or Sunderland?
it
no,
was
Sunderland. Yeah, Sunderland got
Yeah.
a card. They were red carded
Yes.
and they still couldn't win that
Shaka
game.
assist.
Criminal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in relation to now FPL, Aston Villa is one of those teams where I'm like, okay,
Avoid.
we need to avoid
Yeah.
now. Yeah. But now moving forward to game week 6, this is one of those game weeks where if you've ever thought about using the triple captain chip, this is it.
Give me the fixture. Just give me
Because,
the fixture.
sir,
Man City, Burnley, Haaland.
So we can start with that.
Yes.
I am actually, and I'm not telling you guys to do it, and then when it
You are
fails,
just
you blame
advising.
me. Mimi, this is for
Maskio
my
Nizao.
team.
Maskio Nizao.
This is for my team.
Yes.
This is for my team. What is Kia? This is for my team. I'm gonna triple captain. I'm gonna use the triple captain this week.
On who?
At the moment, it's on Haaland versus Burnley.
Burnley.
But kuna other fixtures that I want you guys to factor in if you want points from game week 6.
Yes.
We start with that City versus Burnley. Okay, it's obvious City are gonna keep a clean sheet.
Not guaranteed, but Haaland will definitely be in the goals.
Yeah. Number 2, Spurs versus Wolves.
Oh.
That's also where you can look
I'll
at.
keep Poro in my team.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. And it's a good thing you say that because Spurs also, okay, minus the Brighton game, they have a tendency of keeping clean sheets.
Yeah, they
So
do.
this is like one of those. Maybe you can double up on their defense because their defense is cheap. Spence is 4.5 million. So that's your easiest way into the Spurs defense. But
Doggy
I
back.
have Kudus on my team. He's been consistent versus Wolves. And then Everton versus West Ham.
Oh, the Moyes derby.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Grealish, you are staying in my team.
Yes.
Yeah, I think
And
he'll get something.
Somebody else who is getting me points chini ya maji na watu wajui Ndiaye.
Yeah.
Ndiaye is also there. Ako bei moja na nani so yeah.
Okay.
And then okay, I have to talk about Manchester United versus Brentford.
Mbeumo will
But-
definitely be in the goals.
Yes, but I have Bruno, and he's been getting me points. So if you're looking for a United player over there. Lastly, Chelsea versus Brighton.
Don't get Garnacho.
Unajua nilikuwa Cole Palmer kwa squad hii wiki, man.
Nyewe basi ulitank.
What? Kula El Kagasia.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they will bounce back against Brighton.
Yeah, Chelsea's at home
It's
versus Brighton. Yeah.
That's a tough game though. That's still quite tough.
Yeah, it's tough.
That's still quite tough.
It's an open game.
Hey.
And
Yeah. Cole Palmer though.
what I've seen from FPL this season is Joao Pedro is the new Cole Palmer as far as the goals. And
For Chelsea are concerned, yes.
Yeah. So that's where I'll invest in first because I don't have any Chelsea cover. Yeah. So that's pretty much from.
What about Bournemouth?
I don't know.
Liverpool Palace, should we start looking at
are
Ryan
the-
Gravenberch?
Over Florian Wirtz.
Because I think Ekitike is a good thing to have an FPL, but Ryan Gravenberch is scoring the goals while someone is donning the James Bond suit.
It's just fantastic. I mean, he has already bagged it already.
Yeah,
But
2 goals so far.
Yeah, we need to bona fide it with the Premier League one. So how many games to go? 2 games?
Yeah,
games.
to the international break. Yeah.
What?
No, 2.
Oh, in the Premier League, yeah, 007.
Yeah.
Back in Billy.
Hey, back in
then
Billy.
Back in Palace,
international-
after Palace, who do you play?
I don't know.
Because 007 says to count Champions League, to count Carabao, to Mestoa. 007
Premier League.
Premier League.
Clean.
Assist or goal?
Yeah.
0 goals, 0 assists, 7 games.
Yeah.
Basically,
Back in Billy.
A lot of
Right.
distance
Which is
covered.
good thing. How many games?
Florian just gym it. Imebaki mbili.
5. Oh.
Amecheza 5. So imebaki mbili.
Amecheza 5. Na Liverpool iko na points ngapi hapo?
Bwana, kwani Florian Wirtz ndo amechukua hizo points zote.
Ameassist wapi hapo?
Otis.
Ona kikombe.
Amefunga gani?
Ako na kikombe in waiting.
Otis. Basically, what they're asking you is Florian Wirtz gonna get us points this
No,
week?
he's not a striker bana. Focus on strikers.
There you.
Moving on.
So 007 is happening.
Yeah, it is happening. It's
If it will get you trophies, then enjoy it.
We're talking about FPL,
Yeah, Jay Boys. No one said it's going to be easy.
By the way,
The code
our
is GI5JHQ. GI5JHQ is our FPL code for those guys who have been asking in the comment section.
Yes, sir.
GI5JHQ.
Can we talk about our league while at it? Number 1 has 284 points.
Yebo.
Jesse Chisaka. Timu yake inaitwa, you know the way you say acknowledge me. He says salute me.
Yeah, that's so ina aura hiyo mwambia JJ.
And then here's the interesting part.
Yes.
Number 2 is actually a girl. Lucy Tish. Timu yake inaitwa FPL Lucy Tish.
Hit me up, we talk FPL tips, Lucy.
283 points. So, guys, if you want to join the FPL league, this is the code.
Don't tell them, Lucy, hit me up, I'll send you the other code for the...
Lucy, she can teach us. Anaitwa Tish. She can teach us some about FPL because we are not doing so well.
Yebo. All right, Mr. Trivia, unasema?
Hopefully maswali. Leo ni maswali za wapi?
Simple. Last year, but
Zako hazikuangi simple,
Last
by the
year.
way.
Last
year.
Last season. Okay.
Why, bro?
last season.
Last season. It's okay.
That's a long time ago, man.
Last season is just
Hey, last season ni ngumu.
Yeah, bwana.
Question 1.
Yes.
Who scored the last goal in the UEFA Champions League between PSG and Inter?
Haikuwa on.
Maybe.
Jibu.
That defender.
Ndio hiyo. Finya.
That guy.
That guy.
You know the one.
Who's that guy?
2, 1.
Anaitwa
Mayulu.
Manuel, yes, correct.
Mayolo.
I got you today.
Mayolo.
Niko na wewe leo. Yeah,
wanted
he's
to
an
say
academy
who?
player at
Wait, you wanted to say
PSG.
who?
Hata siku
I got you today. The 5th goal. Hiyo sijaiza how.
I didn't even watch that goal. Tumeenda kutoa jazi ya nani ya Inter. I was tired of that.
I wanted Inter to win, but
Yeah, ni vile ilikuwa off. Sikuwa nimeweka on. Let's continue.
second question.
Okay, question 2. Who was the top scorer of the Serie A League last season?
Hajafinya. Yana amefinya hapa.
Na amefinya wa kwanza. I object. Hey, Jibu.
Guy. Who's the top scorer?
5,
4,
4, 3, 2.
Lautaro.
1.
No.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna go Marcus Thuram.
No.
Wow.
Who's?
Can I go again?
No, you
I'm
made it.
Venant.
Yeah, man. The Venant.
Imeenda.
Matteo Retegui something. Atalanta.
He was at Napoli or at Atalanta.
Atalanta.
There you go.
Wow, I wanted to say look.
Question 3. Which Premier League player scored a hat-trick of penalties in a single match for the first time?
Na akapewa nini Guinness Book of Record today. World Record.
Aongei staki juu umefinya wa kwanza.
Clivert.
Correct.
No, he has not mentioned both names.
Justin Clivert.
No, he has 3 names.
How many
He has
Cliverts
three
do
names.
you have in the Premier
He
League?
has 3 names.
Okay, sawa. Who's
Mention
the-
all his names.
Who's the other Clivert?
Mention all his names.
Who's the other Clivert? Who's the other Clivert? Ndio
What's next? ID?
Tulete hii yake, tulete passport.
Question 4.
Yes.
Who scored 4 goals before halftime in the EPL last season?
Palmer.
Correct.
Saini 1-1-1.
Bana.
Wewe. Leo Barca inafanya kazi.
Question 5, yeah? Which defender became the first in the Premier League history to record 60 career assists?
60
Career assists.
last season.
5, 4. Because me, I'm the second. 3, 2, 1. Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Correct.
Yeah! Najua ulikuwa unafikiria center back. Assist. It was right there.
Kitu yangu imekata tu center back bro.
Robertson?
Give me the win, baby. Give me the win. Back to back. Nyaash, ili 3 trivias in a row.
Wow.
That have not won.
You're moving like a relegation
So Trent
club.
actually won by 1 assist.
Kuna mzee alikuwa anasema na move ka baba.
Bana, unamuka baba kwa hizi
Sawa.
trivias.
Sawa.
It has been a great show, guys. Of course, kama kawaida, as we wrap up the show, big shout outs to guys who commented on last week. I can see here Munywa anasema, good work, guys. This has become my favorite podcast. Dennis Mungi anasema, please be getting Lotan every episode because Banta Lotan Huma boy knows how to throw shade. Those are of course from J Mwanyengela. And the final comment here from Aloizo is one thing about Lotan, he will deep fry you. No. I want a proper comment here. What is this? Oh, yes, this is the one I was looking for. So, breaking. Of course, last week you guys got to witness Mboso's debut on the show. But but here comes Kevin Kinyuru who says, breaking news, Wildcard signs low-budget Richarlison. From who goes nowhere. And you also have the same ear side tattoo.
As Richarlison.
God damn it, man.
No, there's someone. Richarlison.
From today is Richarlison.
Richarlison.
No.
Low-budget Richarlison.
I cannot.
Just
I cannot. I repeat, I cannot be associated with goddamn Richarlison. I would rather be called a low budget Cody Rhodes.
That's the name of the episode.
I'll take that low budget Cody Rhodes.
Oh
Low
my
budget
God.
Cody Rhodes. I'll take that any day.
Low budget Richarlison, man. Big shout out to all the guys who come up with the answers on the YouTube comment section. Remember, this week's question of the week is, when is the last time the Arsenal won at the Emirates in the EPL? Aye. Up until next time, it's been Brian Wodo.
Nyaash the Jabroni Slayer.
Venant.
Remember, I'm your trivia winner this week.